So I'm multitasking. I'm walking the pugs while doing this daily encouragement videos that are beneficial for everybody, even for myself. Hey guys, happy Saturday, November 2nd is when this will be published, but I'm filming on November 1st, which is the day after Halloween. Everyone was so cute with their costumes. I hope you guys had a wonderful evening, wonderful celebration. I, on the other hand, stayed in last night. We kept it low-key and simple. We had Japanese for dinner, and then we watched Sleepy Hollow, just for that Halloween spooky spirit. I did wear a costume at work. I reused my pirate costume. So today's encouragement is something we can use when we get overwhelmed with guilt and shame. And this is that we are reminded that we are all born good, that it is in human nature to be good, to do good, to provide, to protect, and to love. That is human nature. That's what it is to be a human being. And Sadhguru tells us that there's no bad or good person. It is the environment and the elements in that environment that shapes the person to do bad or to do good. So imagine if you are in an environment where everything is beautiful, where there's always support for you, especially when things go bad, and that there's guidance, right? Then of course, because of that guidance and kindness and beauty, it's in our nature to really do good things, the right thing. Now imagine a space that is chaotic, that there's no guidance, there's no kindness, everybody is mean, everyone is left to their own devices. And human as we are, we tend to let our feelings get the best of us and dictate what we do, especially when we're always in survival. Imagine when there's no support around, and you're in survival mode. And when that happens, we tend to just think of number one. And, what does society label those who think of just number one? They're labeled as selfish. They're labeled as someone who's just focused on their self-interest and antisocial. So back to the point, back to this daily encouragement that everyone is born good. You were born good. And when you live long enough, of course you're going to do something that you're not going to be proud of. But does that mean you're going to stop being good and that you're going to stop standing for what's right? I don't want to be biblical as much as possible, but I think the story of Moses, and Moses as a character, is such a good example of this, of, feeling guilt and shame. As you know, in the story, Moses actually killed an Egyptian after seeing the Egyptian beat one of the Hebrews. And he also hid the body of the Egyptian, thinking that no one would find out. So see, there is an element of shame and guilt. But then when he realized, as it happened, that he was found out, that the other Hebrews knew of what he'd done, that's when he ran. And that's when he God was calling him, to do. Moses was like, why me, Killed someone, hello. Who am I to lead them? And this is where God says, I will teach you what to say. And those of you who don't believe in God, that's fine. Why don't we just why don't we substitute God for the universe, for presence? And the point is that life calls us to do good. Life calls us to do our best and to stand for what is right. And to not worry when you don't know what to say. Because on the spot you will get these ideas, these, spontaneous encouragement on what to do and say when you are challenged. So really think about that. About everyone is born to be good. You are born as a good person. And guilt and shame, what else can you do? I know that we're good people and we do our best to make amends. You do your best to make amends if you've done wrong. But if you've reached the point where there's nothing else that could be done, you have to learn to either let go or just lay it down and carry on doing good. So I am multitasking. I'm walking the pugs while doing this daily encouragement videos that are beneficial for everybody, even for myself and for my own mental health. And yes, I do have to remind myself too that I am good. I know that there are things that I'm not proud of, that I've done that I'm not proud of, but when you're human, you live long enough and it does happen. But I am doing my best to make amends and stand up for what's right. Okay? So thank you for joining me. We'll be back at the studios. We're back home now. About to get in. It's supposed to be fall. I'm filming this November 1st, but temperature is like 7? It's like summer. Anywho, back to the studios. But if not, thank you for watching this far. For those who are new and you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll see you again next time.